Good afternoon, fellow gamers. I'm Nasty Bones, and this video is dedicated towards the announcement that we got from Bethesda a few days ago on E3. Now, normally I don't make commentary videos. I'm not one of those cool guys that can get in there, look at the game code, see all the stuff, etc., etc. I'm just an avid gamer like the general public. And I have 4 reasons, and I'm going to show them to you, why I won't be participating in Creation Club. Now, from what I understand, Bethesda is still calling these mods. They're paid for mods instead of free ones. And, I do use some mods in my building. I haven't really messed with too many other mods like the guns or extra gaming content or whatever is all out there. There's quite a bit. But I don't really use mods all that much because I've had nothing but problems with them. They've made my game crash. Authors change things, and then I miss stuff or missing objects in my settlement builds. And then also sometimes they just delete the mod altogether, and then I have nothing to support what I've already done, which makes that particular save or gameplay impossible to play again unless I want to redo it over. Some of my builds have literally taken me hundreds of hours to build. Here I've got Maddie's Dream House, that's heavily modded. I've got the Starship Enterprise, and it's not really all that modded, but it's enough to still mess that save up. Also, I've got stuff like my fireworks special. I've got things at the lumber mill. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you one of my heavily modded builds that is at Sunshine Tiding. And as you can see, as soon as I go to load it, it says I'm missing content. Snap and Build, and Crimson's Queen of Bones, which happens to be my armor. And so now I go ahead and load into the game anyways, and right off the bat we can see I'm missing stuff. My foundations for my guard towers are gone. And as we look in here, we just start noticing all kinds of things missing. Walls over the 3D airbrush shop is gone. The motel walls and some of the ceilings are gone. The bar, those walls are gone. Because this author took this particular mod off or changed it, I now have a useless settlement here that would take me literally hours and hours or days and days to rebuild and fix. And I've spent so much time here already that I just don't even want to do that. Plus, all those missing pieces are still counting towards my size build. So I would have to gun glitch it down small to redo it over again. Once again, problems. So I'm going to load up show a couple of more of my saves, and we're going to try and load into them. How about the Star Trek one? Yeah, I'm missing Snap and Build there. Okay, let's try and load up another one. Let's do the one that's at the lumber mill. Yep, missing Snap and Build. I am not only missing Snap and Build, but I'm missing settlement object unlock or whatever. But this is why I don't play with mods all that much, because they give me nothing but problems. Not only am I missing content, I get game crashes as well. Now I know what you're thinking, because I thought it too for about a minute. Since Bethesda is supporting these mods, we're not going to have these kind of problems anymore. Well, guess what? They're not perfect either. I'm on Broken Bones, which is my 3rd playthrough, and I'm on the quest Cleaning House, which most of you know is what you do, or the quest you get when you're going to wipe out the 3rd Raider faction that didn't side with you. Now, I assigned the disciples to Starlight Drive-In, and I didn't side with them. They're the ones that actually took over the power plant in Nuka World. I've already cleared them out. I've turned on the power. Everything's done except for this Cleaning House quest. And even when I choose it and try to see where it's at, it won't show me a marker. And even when I look around, it shows no marker on my map. Now I know where it's at because I'm the one that assigned them there. It's at Starlight Drive-In. So let's cruise over there and let's clear them out. Every time that I come here, these guys are here. And I have done this literally 100 times trying to get this to unglitch. And I'm just going to spend a second here real quick and clear everybody out. And as soon as I try to access the workbench, you need to clear the enemies from the location. There are no enemies here. Everybody's dead. I killed the Brahmin. I even killed the junkyard dog that I have here. Plus I had one single turret up. I even killed it. Nothing is here. And still I get this. You cannot do it until you clear everything out. And there you go. You see me killing the junkyard dog, and everything is literally dead here. And once again, I cannot access this workshop. And now this playthrough is glitched. And now because of that, I will never be able to finish the quest line, or will I even be able to build here at Starlight Drive-In again on this playthrough. Okay, now the third reason. This one's a little bit more complicated. I have been experiencing this problem for literally, I don't know, 7 months now. And I've even called Microsoft to get help. When we played on the 360, it actually saved our information on our hard drive. On the Xbox One, it saves it to the cloud. And once the cloud is full for that particular game, you no longer can do saves there. You have to delete or erase information that's in that cloud to make room for more information. So now what I'm showing you guys is that I actually have 6 main characters that have saves on them. The total saves between the 6 characters is 18. I only have 18 saves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go, we're still on Broken Bones, and I'm going to save the game. I went ahead and saved it once. We're going to wait a second, let it kind of set, resave again. That's twice. And we're going to do it a third time as well. Now, I had no way to DVR this. And you guys can't see what I'm seeing when I save. So I busted out my camera and I videoed it off the TV. Sorry that the quality is not really up to par, but you're still going to get to see what I'm talking about. When I go to save, because my cloud is full, it prompts me and it says that it can no longer save any information on this game or app. And we'll see that here in a second. There you go. Your Xbox is out of space for the saved data. To make room, select a game or app in your Games and Apps section, press the menu on the controller and choose Manage Apps or Manage. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see what that looks like. So I'll go to my Games and Apps. I'll bring that up. We'll choose Fallout 4. And if you press the Start button, it brings up another menu and we'll go to Manage. Now if we scroll down to Save Data, we can see that Fallout 4 for me has 3 saved data sections. Cleared reserve space, Nasty Bones IP, which is my saves, and then reserved space at the bottom. Now, I have found out that you only have 500 megabytes of save room for any game that you have bought and paid hundreds of dollars for in the cloud. And unless you delete that out, you cannot save anymore. So therefore, you couldn't play the game anymore without saving. And the only way to actually do it is to delete that particular information. We cannot move it to an external device. I have one. I've tried. Like I said, I got Microsoft to try to help me. I asked them if I could record the conversation to show on the video. They said no. So I don't even want to really say word for word what they told me, but it's basically that it sucks to be me. And if I want to continue playing, I have to delete it. Now, for what I understand, Googling this and trying to figure this out, The reason that my cloud is so full is because of the game crashes, not only from the mods, but from Bethesda's game itself. I have a survival playthrough that literally every 2 hours I'm dashboarded or kicked out or whatever. And every time it does that, it saves somewhere around 1000 KB to your cloud, even though a normal save game only does 30 to 60.
If I don't pay up, they'll kill her. But I don't have that kind of money.
Don't worry. I'll get her back.
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't know what I was gonna do. Just bring...
And with that conversation, it brings me to the fourth reason why I won't participate. Money. What do these people think we're made of? We're like their damn money tree or whatever. I mean, they have continuously selling us crappy ass games that don't have all the normal content, and then try to sell us even more content for that particular game. Right now it's at $120 to $150 a game to play. If you're going to buy a game, it's always going to come with downloaded content, and you're probably going to want to pick up the expansion pack or the season pass so that you can get all the expansion packs and DLCs that come out. This is gotten out of control, people. And I'm just a gamer. I just want to play. I'm a hard-working man that likes to play some video games at the end of the day. I don't have a lot of money. As a matter of fact, the last video game I've actually bought was Overwatch more than a year ago. I cannot afford to buy $60, $100, $150 worth of content and games to play. Therefore, I play a lot of my older stuff. Now, there are a couple of game manufacturers who do this a little differently. Let's take Rockstar, for example. They put all their DLC content out and it's free. What they've done is they've created a store where you could go and purchase things that you might want to use in the game. They will not make you a better player. They will not make you more powerful. All they are is just prosthetics that make you look cooler. I'm fine with that. That's okay, because now I have the choice if I would like to spend money or not spend the money, and it does not affect my gameplay, only my status of how I look. Now, I'm sitting here right now, Googled what Bethesda made on Fallout 4. It says in the first 24 hours, they made $750 million. Now, once again, I'm not going to pretend like I know anything about making games. I don't. But I do run a business, and I do know it's expensive to run a business. You have your employees, your electric, your rent, your insurance, etc., etc. But $750 million? Come on. Somebody somewhere, or somebodies, made a shit pot full of money. And now by doing what they're doing, they're just going to make more money, and they're not even going to have to work at it. They're just going to skim off the top of what other modders are making. And with that, it brings me to the final question. How much money is actually Bethesda skimming off the top of paid mods? We'll never know. Alright, everybody, thank you for your time today. I do appreciate it. I know this was probably more of a bitch than it was a commentary, but I still appreciate you watching. Okay, everybody, until next time, please stay safe and peace.